We can cross to the Guardian's Washington bureau chief, David Smith. So, David, there was some talk of a settlement in this case. What's the latest?
Yeah, really the biggest media trial in decades in America. And it was meant to get started on Monday, but there was a postponement and a lot of speculation that Fox News was making a last-ditch effort to negotiate an out-of-court settlement. But that apparently has not come to pass. Lawyers have already arrived at the court this morning. It seems that this trial is on, very eagerly watched by the rest of the media. As you can imagine, there's been long lines trying to get into the courtroom, and really absolute fascination with what this trial will reveal, particularly about the inner workings of Fox News, long seen as a big cheerleader for Republicans, and especially President Donald Trump. And what we know already from legal filings ahead of this trial is that Fox News hosts, they were going on air broadcasting some of these conspiracy theories about Dominion voting systems and election rigging, but meanwhile privately saying that they knew these claims were false, and some of them, like Tucker Carlson, saying that they can't stand Donald Trump. So we'll see what more revelations come that way. Dominion Voting Systems looking to prove that there was actual malice in Fox News's actions, which is normally a very high legal standard, but a lot of legal experts think that might actually be the case this time. And we're expecting witnesses in the coming days and weeks, potentially including Rupert Murdoch himself, the owner of Fox, his son Lachlan, hosts such as Sean Hannity and Tucker Carlson. It's going to be a very closely watched trial, potentially with implications for the First Amendment that protects freedom of speech in the U.S.
You mentioned Rupert Murdoch and that he's expected to testify. What exactly is at stake here for Fox News and for Rupert Murdoch?
Well, this defamation suit is for $1.6 billion, which is obviously a mind-boggling sum, and it would wipe out Fox News's profits from last year, for example. But in terms of overall revenue and the size of the company, Fox News could absorb that hit. But the point of these trials also, of course, is potential reputational damage. And this is going to be a very uncomfortable few weeks for Fox News. Their critics saying they've always got away with it in the past. Their critics say they've often spread lies or false claims about political matters. This time it's going to be under a legal microscope, and there's nowhere to hide. If that gets through to their viewers, it could hurt them. And what we know from around the 2020 election is that Fox was very conscious of its upstart rivals on the right, other fringe networks that were taking some of its viewers. So this could be a very painful experience for them. You probably won't see much about it on Fox News itself, but it has the potential to shake Rupert Murdoch's empire. He's now 92 years old, obviously one of the most influential figures in world media, and sitting in that courtroom in Wilmington, Delaware, is certainly not where he wants to be.
Well, a lot of people will be watching, that's for sure. The Guardian's Washington bureau chief, David Smith. David, thanks as always.